If you have a desire to visit England this summer, it might be a good time to go. Prices are still good, and of course, there is a lot to do and see. To give us a preview, our travel lady, Leslie Cater, joining us this morning. Good morning, Leslie.
Hi, good morning, Ange.
And let's talk about London, because a lot of people have always thought, oh, I'd love to go to London. Price usually gets in the way, but you've managed to find a pretty good deal for us this summer.
Well, it can be an expensive city to visit, certainly, but there are some great deals out there, and one I found particularly for July, which is usually difficult to get, just for $13.99 for a week with flights, a week hotel, daily breakfast.
Wow.
And it was similar to the sort of deal I picked up for my two sons a year ago when I sent them off. And I thought, you know, they need to explore this city in depth. They found a number of things they could do for free, which they loved. The Natural History Museum was one of them. Remember, all the art galleries in London are free as well. You've got lots of entertainment in Hyde Park, Westminster Abbey you can get into for free. So there's lots of things to do where you don't necessarily have to spend a lot of money and get a great education at the time.
We've got some pictures here. Is this what we can expect for that week in London there, the accommodations?
Yeah, this is the hotel. It's a hotel in Earl's Court, 3.5 stars. You can see it's nice, roomy, bright. You know, sometimes it can be difficult to find a decent hotel in London unless you know what you're getting.
So it's a coach tour?
No, this particular one, this is one of the trips that my sons took. They actually picked up a tour in London and went up to Liverpool and did the Beatles tour.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, a lot of things you can do within a week. It's a small country. This is the Cavern in Liverpool where the Beatles used to play.
Is this sort of your family album?
Yeah, it is. That's my son.
Introduce us to your son. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Not the huge beetle.
The creepy, crawly place. This is in the Natural History Museum. And the two...
You mentioned that's free?
Yes, and that's free. And they were just fascinated with this because they've got life-size exhibits, fascinating things, like as if you're inside somebody's brain, walking around and just, you know, I don't know, being boys, they like that. So
okay, back up again. So the week, you'd be on a tour, or you stay there for a week and you get to go and do your own little things? Yeah,
you stay in London. There's so much in London to do that a week doesn't even suffice, but that gives you a really good ground view of the place.
Okay, you've already mentioned a few things that are free. I think you've done a nice thing for everyone. You've put together a list of the different free tours that you might want to check out in London. How can we check that out? Okay,
I've got the top 10 best free things to do in London, together with a summary of all the early booking bonuses and discounts you can get for Europe, if you're interested in Europe. Log on to my website, look for top 10. There'll be a link there. It'll be up later on this afternoon because I'm still working on that list.
Okay, but it is worth it to look into those things because of the early booking bonuses. I want to just recap the great deal you brought us today, Leslie.
Sure, $13.99. That's the 22nd of July, so prime time to be in London. Weather's usually lovely. A full buffet breakfast, half-day tour of London, airport transfers, round-trip airfare. It's a great deal.
If you want to see London, this is probably the way to do it, and the summer to do it as well. Travel lady Leslie Cater bringing it to us today. Thanks so much, Les.
Thanks very much.
She mentioned her website. Write this one down, thetravellady.ca, for the top 10 list of free things to do and the other things to check and compare prices. Great deal for sure.